So Rachel, welcome back. You came back from Pakistan 2 days ago after attending the Lahore Literary Festival. You've been going every year. We love having you there. And you're of course instrumental in bringing the Lahore Literary Festival to New York every year, which is such an incredible achievement. And Shaukat and I have been involved with the Asia Society since the time of Ambassador Nicholas Platt. He used to be the US Ambassador in Pakistan. He was very, very involved with events from Asia. And I've come here for some incredible lectures and events. And also Pakistan has had two major exhibitions. One was of the Gandhara and the other one was Hanging Fire, curated by Salim Hashmi. And both were very successful. And, we've had wonderful, and then Vishaka Desai followed Master Platt. Then you've been there, Melissa Chu, Shane Doughty. And we have just really wonderful. We've come for incredible dinners, lunches, met very nice people. And sort of, and every leadership has given its own quality to this place, and we've seen it evolve and change, and it's been a pleasure to be associated with this place. So tell me about yourself and tell me about your visit to Lahore, and let's just chat. So Rachel, tell me, how did you get involved with Pakistan?
It's one of the great joys of being here at Asia Society. And I think so I've been here almost 30 years. And my first major program was a festival of song that was focused on, I think, the 50th anniversary of Pakistan. Back in like 96, 97.
Really?
That's when I first went to Pakistan. And we did all sorts of wonderful programs. We brought 3 groups. We brought a Qawwali group. We brought Zar Sangha, the famous.
I remember that. Yes.
And then we also had these mushaira.
Right.
And one of the things that was so heartwarming, even though I don't speak Urdu, but the love of language that people had here, and to have that upstairs, it brought people from all over South Asia. And that was really a thrill. And so that was sort of my first trip, was, and I was in Sindh, I went up to Bitshah, I was in Lahore.
Who organized all that for you?
I worked with a guy named Adam Nair, who used to be at, what's it called? The folk arts program, Virsa?
Virsa, yes, Lok Virsa.
Yeah.
Virsa. Where? In Pakistan?
Yes, in Pakistan.
Okay.
And he helped organize everything. He has since.
So was it just for you, or did he?
It was just for me. It was just for me. But I did meet up with Ambassador Platt when I was there.
Okay.
And that was great fun. In fact, at that time, we were hoping to bring Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. And we were planning a big concert at Carnegie Hall to celebrate Pakistan's 50th.
Yeah.
Sadly, he passed away at that time.
Yeah.
But it was a great moment, and ever since then, my passion and my love has just grown.
And we love you, Desmond, because you're really so warm and you give so much of yourself. Whenever Shaukat has asked you for something, you've always been there, and it's a pleasure.
Well, again, it's because the Pakistani people and working with so many brilliant thinkers. So Lahore Literary Festival, that was Malia Lodi. I think Razi Ahmed had reached out to her, and she had the idea of, why don't you come over and meet with us at Pakistan House, and let's talk about, would this be possible? And I was so excited, and she was so warm and inviting that, it felt very natural to say, well, how do we make this happen? How do we bring the community together? How do we bring these incredible writers together? And it grew from there.
No, but you worked very hard at making it happen. Yes.
And what other events are you presently doing in the Asia Society?
Well, right now we're working on, this is the 70th anniversary of the Asia Society.
Okay.
Asia Society was started in 1956 by John D. Rockefeller III. And of course, he started with the idea that we need to build bridges of understanding, and we need to work together, understand in various ways, whether it's culture or policy or education, how we can make those tangible connections with each other, and really the most human side of that. That's why things like poetry and music and the visual arts, working with our colleagues, in addition to working with our colleagues who do policy work. Because I don't believe you can do good policy unless you have some understanding of the culture.
Yes, and also you need to have some personal connections. That's what it's all about.
Exactly.
Life is really all about, the kind of connection we have with you, or we've had with Shane, or with all the people. You pick up the phone and you feel comfortable, just call, and anything, Shaukat, let me ask Rachel. You have to have the comfort level. So the institutions are there, but how do you get into it?
But let me also emphasize that, Marina, you and your hospitality and your home has been such a meeting place of ideas and people, and even people who sometimes aren't comfortable in a different setting, but they come together in your home with your graciousness, and it really makes those connections. So we can say it starts with a good meal, delicious food, but it goes much deeper.
Well, that's what my book is all about, and that in the last Law Literary Festival in New York, you interviewed me and Shaukat. That was so nice of you. That was your idea. You came up with it when we were in Lahore, when you came for my book launch. So you're always coming up and trying to involve us and trying to, promote us. And it's a very generous thing. Not everybody does it. Shaukat and I have so appreciated that so much. And that's on YouTube, so people can see it.
This isn't about you and Shaukat. It's about a vision, and it's about a space that we create. So we can start with culinary diplomacy.
Yes.
But it's absolutely people-to-people connections. And I'm a deep believer in that, and I've learned so much from both of you.
Oh, that's very, very, very nice of you. But that's what my book is about, and and it really, when I was writing it, that's really what I thought it was really, I think we lived an interesting life only because we were able to connect to so many people. We grew with them. You grow with other people, you learn. And so I think this is what people need to do, is just try to, we learn through each other.
Yes.
Because the personal experiences, you can't beat that.
Right.
But thank you so much. And so when is the LLF now here?
So here in New York, our next iteration will be May 16th.
Okay. And we won't talk about the program, which you'll tell us later. But I'm sure you
working
might
on
be,
it, but we have lots of exciting ideas.
Yeah, but you're always thinking. So let's hope it's going to be something great. And I hope everybody comes, and really it's been growing.
Yes.
Every year I see that the hall gets packed and people are looking forward to it. So it's great. Thank you so much, Rachel. Wonderful to know you. And you're really part of our family. And so I look forward to the LLF this year.
Before we end, I have to mention Londi from Singapore, who also very much became part of our Asia Society family. Like all of you, used to be regular in the house for our dinners. Imaginative young person with so many ideas. And the farewell dinner I had for him before he left for Singapore, he was talking to me about ideas that he had to start a museum there, and with all kinds of ideas he was going to take out of his experience from New York. And suddenly I heard that he had a massive heart attack and gone. So whenever I come to New York, he's always in my thoughts. I must remember him. I associate this place with him.